Hi everybody, it's Cynthia with Closet Revival. Well, you can't turn on the TV right now without seeing all the preparations for the royal wedding. It's just a couple days away. So we decided let's celebrate UK and everything that's happening there and pull out a lot of our British designers. And my personal favorites as well. So some of the things towards the end are actually going to be mine that I pulled out to show to you guys today. We're going to start out with probably the best known British brand, the high-end luxury brand Burberry. So they are very famous for their plaids. This is the classic that everybody's familiar with, so the beige and black and red plaid. This is just a little button-down shirt. It's a size medium, and we've got it for only $45. So if you've gone in their store before, you know how expensive their clothes are, so that's a great deal. We've got a couple of Burberry bags in. This is actually the really iconic print that they're known for. It's called Haymarket. And it's just because when they first started way back in the early 1800s, they were in the Haymarket in London. And at that particular time, there really is a Burberry. So the last name is Burberry. They sort of changed, there was an S that got added to the end of it. So some of the kind of like vintage things, maybe from the past 30 years ago or 40 years ago, you're going to say Burberrys, because everyone started calling it Burberrys of London. I think in 1999, they dropped the S again. So if you're trying to decide if something's that's authentic, just having that S or not having the S isn't really an indicator, just because they've gone back and forth over the past few decades. Anyway, cute little leather Burberry bag. It's only $2.95 too, so it's got the plaid that everybody loves and a zipper top. This is a more recent bag, so it's all leather, and the leather bags are super pricey. Great looking. It's $7.50. And we also have a cute pair of Burberry sunglasses in, have the Burberry name on the side, tortoise shell, probably for somebody with a little smaller face. And these are just $65. There's some great Burberry stuff. I'd say a more recent British designer would be Stella McCartney. So Paul McCartney's her dad. She is a very famous vegetarian. So one thing you're never going to find with anything in her line, she never uses any fur or leather. So even though her bags and shoes are very expensive, they're all vinyl, so nothing Stella McCartney is ever going to be leather. This top is actually a collaboration that she did with Adidas. Adidas and sportswear. Really cute little ruffle peplum on the bottom. And it's just $28. And I want to say her Adidas stuff, like the top started at $125, so great deal. Ted Baker, another very famous British designer. And just in doing a little research, found out there really is no Ted Baker, so that was just a name that got picked for the brand. They started out doing men's shirts in Scotland and moved into women's wear. Their current stuff is very floral, and as we go through the video, you're going to see a lot of prints and British designers. So this is just a cute little Ted Baker top. It's silk. It's just $26. Ted Baker, just to mix things up, see if Patty can zoom in, they use their own sizing. So this is a Ted Baker 3, and it doesn't literally mean it's a size 3. Their sizing ranges from a 0 to a 5, so a 0 being extra small up to a 5 being extra large, so a 3 is about a medium. So just a heads up there that they've got a little different sizing on their clothing. And then we also have, Ted Baker's really well known for this bow detail, so he does a lot of tote bags and wallets, and then these are sandals with the big bow on them. And it's got the Ted Baker name in the middle of the bow. Cute little ankle strap. These are a size 9.5 and only $24. So those are super fun. This is a British brand I really love. It's called Bowden. They're primarily a catalog company. They also do a lot of prints. And I'm going to have Patty zoom in again and show you. UK sizing in like regular UK brands is different from ours. So sadly, it works the opposite direction. So if you can see on here, if you're a US 8, it means you wear a UK 12. So nobody wants to be going up in size, but that's how it works. Basically, whatever your US size is, add 4 to it, and that's your UK size. So cute print. This is very iconic Bowden. So it's got a really fun British print, St. Paul's and London Bridge is on there, the British phone boxes. And that's just a really cute little pull-on skirt. This is a high street brand called Karen Millen. So High Street in Britain is their main street. So they're basically what they're calling their nicer department stores. I think here in Millen is pretty, very classic, very tailored, very office kind of wear. So this is a very tailored, pretty floral dress. It is UK 14, so it's a US 10, and it's only $35. And I'd say probably $150 to $175 is what the original retail is. All right, this is a brand that I have a feeling a lot of people don't realize actually is British, and that's Clark's. So they're very well known for super comfortable shoes. These are just some fun little loafers that are a size 8, only $28. These have a little wedge on them. Really nice, elastic, very comfortable. You can wear with a lot of different things. 7.5, and these are only $24. So we just talked about British clothing sizes. The shoes work the opposite direction. So if you're a size 7 in US shoe sizing, you're going to be a size 4 in UK sizing. So where the shoes work, it's going to be you subtract 3 from whatever your US size, and that's going to be your British size. So at least you get to have smaller feet. This is a brand I really love called Jules. They make a lot of rain boots, sort of like Hunter. They just tend to use a lot more florals. So these are Jules. These are US 10. And I want to say, let's see what their price is, just $28. And the retail on those is about $85. So this is one of my favorite brands of all time. I think we've talked about them in some other videos. This is Liberty of London. So actually my Liberty bag. So let me show you something about these. So this is their very famous IFAS print. They do it in a lot of different colors. They do a whole line with monograms. So hey, you see for Cynthia. The inside lining is always purple, and their packaging is purple too. So if you happen to be lucky enough to shop there, you're going to get a purple shopping bag with whatever you bought. They've done a lot of collaborations with J. Crew. So these are all J. Crew jeans we have in the store that have a Liberty print. This one's actually called June's Meadow. I don't remember the name of the other two, but probably, actually not probably, they do every season with J. Crew. They do a couple of Liberty prints. So they could be jeans, they could be shirts, they had vests this past fall, but that's a good way to get some Liberty in your closet without having to fly to England to do that. Last little thing we have from Liberty, this is a little vintage scarf. They're also really known for their silk scarves. This is a little older one. The newer ones don't have it printed on here like this, but pretty flowers. Definitely we're seeing a floral theme here. And then we're going to wrap up with Cath Kidston. Not a brand we see a lot in the US. Probably what we have that's most equivalent to Cath Kidston. It's similar to Vera Bradley and a lot of floral prints, but they do a lot of housewares too. So this is just a fun little Cath Kidston tote bag. And then actually the dress I have on today is from Cath Kidston as well. So a lot of different British monuments on here. Big Ben, the London Eye. So really, really well known for their prints. So I hope you saw something you like. Enjoy watching the royal wedding. The countdown's on only a couple more days. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday with a new video. Thanks for watching.